Hello, me again. That's the chassis for the ACE 3000 that was never built. Steam locomotive that looks like a diesel. Now I started building the shell, and this was a FP 45 shell that's been chopped, sectioned, and whatnot. I decided to keep the front triangle window. I made the other two windows smaller and moved the nose back by cutting it. I sectioned the front nose, shortened that up. It really should be almost flat. There wasn't the bend in the angle in the nose wasn't that pronounced, but I'm gonna leave it the way it is. I like it the way it is, and seeing that the train was never built, doesn't really matter now, does it? So this is the chassis I cut. I mean the shell I cut about an inch off the back, an inch and a half off the back of this. That's going to be the tender. I cut out the whole top of this, and I took the fans, the 3 fans off of this, and the 3 fans off of this one, cut it out, and I belt sanded all this other stuff down. And what's filling the holes is super glue and baking soda, same thing that's holding this Lexan piece in. And then the back is made out of Lexan. What I did was I filled these holes first with baking soda and super glue, crazy glue, not the gel, the liquid, and then let it cure, and then I belt sanded it down. It still needs some work. I belt sanded all the grates off the top of it on both, obviously. Then I put 5 of these together, and then I cut this out of Lexan. That's 2 layers of Lexan glued together, and then I recessed this like it should be. So there you have it. That's it. That's what it looks like on the inside. This is only tacked in. I'm going to break it free when I primer it, paint it, because I don't want the fans being loaded with paint, because then you won't be able to tell they're fans. So I kind of want to leave them as is. I maybe paint them once, but I don't want it loaded up. So I'll break these free when it comes time to primer and paint it. So that's that. I moved the center bar on the window in because the windows are supposed to be smaller, and I cut it, and then I filled this remaining piece of the window in, and I sectioned the nose on that, so it's stubby, and I cut a little bit more than 1/8 of an inch off of this, so it sits on top of the pistons. It'll sit like this. There'll be some more panels in the front here, all the way around, same at the back. And obviously the tender will look identical to the locomotive, except it will have tender trucks on it. And that's where we're at. So that's the update. I cleaned up this a little bit, grinded down the tops of the pistons, so I'll have more room for lead, for weight. The motor is going to sit on a rubber block right here, and then it's going to have a rubber drive shaft with a piece of metal in the center of it so it doesn't flop all over the place. So this has not been tested on actual track on my way out, but it does run. I tested it on a piece of test track, and it operates pretty good. So I decided to go forward and do the shells, seeing that I need to know where and how much lead I can fit in this thing. fact that it's only going to have 4 drivers pushing this thing and 2 traction tires on these 2 wheels right here, I'm going to need a lot of weight. If I'm hoping to be able to pull 25, 30 cars with this thing, it's going to need an awful lot of weight. I think I'll be good if I be able to pull 25 out of it. I'll be happy with that. Or 20. I'm not expecting too much out of it. Anyway, that's the update. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.